Hello, everyone. Good day. It is me, Glorious Glasses, Glorious Gaming Glasses, coming to you in glorious HD, not 4K yet. How are you doing? I can tell you I'm doing well. I have new glasses. Thank you very much for the haircut. I didn't do them today. Usually they're further up, but didn't wanna. So that's what you get. Wow, what's this track playing right now? Aga, this is a track that I found on a website that's royalty free. I forgot the title, but if you remind me on Discord, I can send you the link to the full track. I was the one who spotted the haircut first. You both get a little star in the little thing that an attendance book that I keep track of. And yeah, let's see who of you gets detention for missing streams. I hope you are all doing well. And we are doing well. We only died like 3 times the last time we did Tomb Raider. One was definitely my mistake. Maybe 2 were my mistake. The other one, so and so. But we did quite well. Good evening, dear Neil. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. It is lovely to see you. Excuse me. I ate a pistachio shortly before stream, and I think there's something stuck in my throat now. Luckily, I got the remedy for this. H2O! Neil, you're absolutely right. It wasn't just one. It might have been a handful. How is this possible? It is not possible. This is what I lied. Okay, you got me. Happy now? What can I say? H2, whoa, hey Zach, good morning. How are you doing? Or good, no wait, it should be night for you, morning, right? 12 hours, 10 hours? Anyway, what are you doing that late? Up or not? Although then again, I could ask the same question to Smiley and Aga. By the way, good day to you too. Hopefully I did say hi to you before that. Dudes, some housekeeping notes. Why Thursday stream? I'm not home tomorrow. So I thought, let's mix it up a bit. Let's do it Thursday. I know you're usually used to the good old glasses coming to you and getting the weekend ready for you. But hey, times change. Also, I have today just uploaded a YouTube Shorts video on my YouTube channel that, hey, show the algorithm some love. Hit that like button if you so please. The link is in the Discord. Yeah, that's shameless self-promotion, and we have now getting it over with. 3:30 a.m. Fuck. 12:24 a.m. Also, fuck. I don't know, my body clock is fucked. It sounds so. Yeah, but hey, thank you so much for spending your night with me. This is highly appreciated to all of you, no matter what time zone you are in. Hello, Wes. How are you doing? What's up, Gigi in the house? The shameless plug with the shameless pug. I wish I had a pug. Although I do have a great dog, so, pugs are great and all, but she's even better. So, yeah. No dissing the dog. Where's she? She's lying on the couch, sleeping. Alright, shall we get one going? Connor is here as well. Wow, the whole gang is here. This is so amazing.
Bruh.
Amazing, yes. New sound. I love it. Do I have anything else that I could show you? Most likely not. Neil, thank you so much for beaming in the one and only true dog, little Kira.
Why am I so amazing?
Although in this case, it's you guys.
Oh my.
Bring in the dog. All right, guys, let's go. I can't wait to dive back into the Peruvian jungle. Last time we crashed with our plane. Wasn't that nice? We may or may not have caused the apocalypse. And now it's time for us to stop it. So cool. Also, Jonah might be dead or not. Maybe, just captured. And we have to free him again. But yeah, this is where we are. We found our bow. We did find some equipment. The plane has crashed somewhere. And of course, we are playing on the hardest difficulty, meaning It'll be fun. Yes. Apocalypse, just another day for Lara. Indeed it is. Watch the first episode of the first Tomb Raider on YouTube. Gotta admit, the German halfway through was different. Wasn't bad, though. The German halfway through? What German? Oh, the first episode of the first Tomb Raider. Yes, sorry, I was at the first episode of the third Tomb Raider, but yes, the first Tomb Raider. Yeah, the German. I don't know why, but the game just glitched out. And at one point, I just thought, fuck it. Yeah, but I'm not sure if I mentioned that in the video, but it's actually a rather well-known German actress who voiced her, who has a similar look to Lara, so I can see why they cast her. I love the YouTube vid, by the way. Thank you so much, Connor. This is appreciated. You might have to press that like button again. I had to re-upload the video because it was in the wrong format. It was a vertical video, but the black spaces were still present in the first upload. And yeah, YouTube was fucked with that, so I re-uploaded it. I'll report your vid. No, don't do it. Since it is too cool for me. Oh, nice one, Smiley. Guys, I can tell you, it's so great to have the opportunity to stream for you again. What's my mission, by the way? Find Miguel. Okay, we have to find Miguel. Miguel's over there. We also have a crypt over there, and I think I want to check out the crypt. Maybe find some awesome stuff in there. I think that's the entrance to the challenge tomb, so let's do that. Okay, yes, sounds totally normal. Can I hunt this? Hi. That might have been an overkill. The arrow pushed this little froggy so deep into the rock that it's now gone. I will never hunt frogs again. You do not want to put the Twitch chat in your or are you not allowed? You mean in the first vid? I don't think I had the Twitch chat up for that back then. It was a rather recent addition. Hey Noah, how are you doing? Cabbage is also here. No Frogger, no Pogger. How are you doing, guys? Thank you for being here. As you know, we're still playing Tomb Raider. We are currently approaching a challenge tomb. A crypt, as they call it here. And we can't do it because we are missing our climbing axe. Fuck that. Never mind then. Hello, friends. This is the way. This is the way. I love that sound so much. Can't stay around as I've things to attend, but I wanted to quickly say hi. Cabbage, that is so nice for you to still come around and quickly say hi. Very much appreciated. Say hi to your various pets for me. And, meaning basically the dog and the cats. And see you very soon. Okay, this is where we can get over. Will do. Wonderful. Pets of other people must always be pet and said hi to, no matter or if the pets actually know what's going on or not. Otherwise, this is a cardinal sin that we're not gonna do. Oh no, sir. Oh, flowers. Had a pretty rough work day. Almost passed out from exhaustion, so I spent the last few hours resting in bed. Holy hell, dude! I'm sorry to hear that. If I may ask, what do you work? Is it still that? Are you still working in the ambulance sector? I also don't trust people that don't do baby voices to pets. Are you the cutest? Are you the cutest? Yes, you are the cutest. If you don't do baby voices for you,
Don't like this.
do you really have a pet?
Miguel, where are you?
Miguel, 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 as the Germans would say. It's a shoe and a flare. Poor Miguel. They're gonna get him in the end.
Miguel?
Oh yeah, Miguel is not a main character. He's gonna die. Now I work at IT. Had a customer moving from one office to another and moved all the hardware. Oh no, that's worse. Yeah, moving all the IT stuff, not cool. Not cool, especially when your client has specific, in German you would say Befindlichkeiten, so a certain attitude to things. I feel you. Okay, I'm off. Good luck raiding those tombs. I shall raid those tombs so hard they will not know where is up and where is down. Aww. Hi, P. Dead. Use high to restore outfits and upgrade weapons at base camp. Yes. Also, when you have OCD and you have to cable manage everything. Cable management sounds always so great in theory, and I always try it. And then I fail miserably in the end. Although the cables under my desk here are okay, but my goal is to redo it at one point in time. When? I have no idea. Zip ties save everything. Zip ties are amazing for that. You're absolutely right, Connor. Aren't we still looking? No, wait. This is correct. Where's the way we turn around here and then we keep? We hug the wall and go right. Oh, there's this pathway. I didn't see it properly. Never mind. This is where we go. And was it something that I should take? Yes. Let's fuck this tree. Just take it. I genuinely don't mind cable management. I enjoy that kind of work. Yeah, it is. I can imagine it is something where it's very meditative. Just take the cable, put them all together, zip them together, save the lives, as Westside said, and just be done with it. Yeah, zip ties are cool, but Velcro strips will make you wear a lot less in the long run. This is why I like you guys. You know, just talk about how to do cable management with the different methods. This is amazing. Oh, careful, Lara. Cable ties if you have to plug, unplug frequently. Oh, yeah. Plug and unplug. Horrible. How do we get down here? I fear that I would die if I just do this. So let's see. Okay, we can jump. Can't jump here. Oh, okay, we can fall down. Never mind, that looked higher up than I thought it was. Just got my 1 terabyte SSD. Gotta say, I'm kind of pleased. You should be. That's amazing. 1 terabyte. Only 1 terabyte. 1 TB is fine. For now. Is that Miguel? Lara, if you kill that animal now, he died in vain. Because this animal killed to sustain itself. Don't mind the monkeys. Don't look it in its eye and just... Oh shit. Oh! Okay, thought that's a quick time event. Lara and losing her bow. What the fuck is up with you guy? And once again, she's in full-on predator mode.
Holy shit.
Make it through the Jaguar's territory. Maybe I don't wanna. Now the right approach to cable management is using the right length of cable first and always leave a little bit of wiggle room for placement changes. Spoken like a true expert. Rip Miguel. That's a great emote, Connor. I like it. I've just noticed a doggo in a Starfleet uniform. DS9 uniform, if I'm not mistaken. You are absolutely right. Very, very, very observant. And now she's gone. That is my dog, and her name's Kira. Named after Season 7 Major Kira, or, well, in this case then Colonel. Or Commander in the Starfleet uniform. Well observed, Wes. That's some high-quality tiger. At least it isn't Life of a Black Tiger. I have no idea what that is.
No. Oh, God.
I love this one. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Also, I think I need to craft some arrows. Okay, come on, craft one more. Okay, we're full.
Got to be careful here.
Just go up the trees like the monkeys. But then again, this jaguar also gonna go up. Okay, very careful, very careful. I think it's a jaguar. It's the eye of the jaguar. It's impressive dense foliage, right? Yeah, the graphic. And this is not even the top graphics. I think I set it to high, but there is another setting that's called ultra. But I think tessellation is on. Not super sure. As long as you guys get 60 FPS and 1080p without any frame drops, I'm happy. Ah, now I thought of something, you know? Just what...
Yes, that's it.
What? You got a hot headshot here. Fuck me. Just thought, you know, when Wes said, that's a jaguar, should have said, what's a car doing in the jungle?
It's working.
You mean us dying? Yes. Shit. How many more can they take? Whoa. Come on. Fuck me. Okay. Stupid monkey sitting up there just watching this and then taking whatever's left. Seriously, that cat should be dead by now. Am I missing something? Do I have to get to a specific point in the level, or is it just... It's good that I crafted some arrows earlier. This looks almost like one of those Japanese medical needle sessions, you know? Whatever the name was. Yeah, I can see you're a bit tense. Oh no, there's the other one now. We still can't heal. No! Oh wait, did we die? Yes, we died. Shit! What breed of dog is Kira? I have no idea. Thing is, Kira is a rescue. From Spain. And she's a mix basically. She's about 8 to 9 years old. It's a bit knee-high, including the head.
It's working.
And we named her Kira because of her history, because she's a tough little one, you know. When she was a street dog in Spain, could have not been easy. So we figured, you know, my wife and I both like Star Trek, so we thought, what's the toughest motherfucker that we know in Star Trek? That's also female. And Major Kira it was, because also Deep Space Nine, favorite series. Seriously, that should have killed it. I will look at chat in a sec. A little preoccupied. Don't want to die again. Oh shit, also the death counter needs to be upped. That I can do. What's the previous one? No! Okay, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, that killed it now. Oh, that was too close for my taste, if you ask me. It's a very interesting amount of arrow flesh you're fighting, right? Oh, I killed his brother. And now, enter Jonah. What the fuck's happening? That was Jaguar for fuck you! What the fuck? Okay. Hey, Neuro! Sorry, I only registered the color, but not the name. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Acupuncture. Thank you. That was the name. Acupuncture. I know the name usually, but you know, fighting jaguars sometimes that language knowledge just goes out the window. So if she'd been a he, you would have called her Worf? We might have, actually. That's a very good idea. Worf or Data. Although, yeah, a different kind of resilient, you know. All sorts of names come to mind. If you have a little goofball, you could call him Boimler. What? Is that an accurate representation of their strength? It could be. I'm always sneaking everywhere. Ninja style. You're just telling all those medical non-educated people what's going on. By the way, everybody, if you have questions about the pandemic, Neuro is your guy. Really amazing person, really amazing streams. So please go give him a follow. I'm always thinking everywhere. I love that emote. I like that you guys show me so many great emotes. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? First, I'll tell you what you do, because I don't have a button for you set up yet. Neuro, my apologies. Please go check out... Wait, I can't type. Boom, there you go. Go check him out. Highly recommended. Amazing, entertaining, and educational. You get the whole package, basically. What is your opinion on the whole aspect of VTubers? I only learned that about the term and the fact that this exists about half a year ago or so. And I like the concept. It's not for me, but the concept and the idea that people who don't want to be on camera still can be a sort of personality, a different kind of personality, and show the optics for that as well is really, really cool. So, absolutely cool. Really like it. Okay, where do we need to go? I think we found Miguel, right? Yeah, okay, find Jonah. Jonah might not be eaten, half-eaten. Alex could secretly be an AI VTuber masking as a 30-year-old German. I wish I was 30-year-old. A German. I was 30 years of age. Aga. That would be really awesome. Would get some of my years back. 40. Nah! That's a bit too... Hey, Froggy. Did you know he's 25 right now? Okay, do I want to be 25 again is a very good question. I recently answered a Reddit post about a guy who was a bit lost in his studies, and who didn't know really what to do after his time at university, and I felt that because I felt the same way. And this guy was 25. And I was about 25 when I was finished. So yeah, I hopefully helped him a bit to gain some perspective. So that was cool. First time I ever did this. All you youngings. Back in my day, we streamed in black and white on a 56K modem. Oh, somebody's been here. It's crazy for me because I used to love doing that whole stuff with FaceRate back in 2015, but it was neither popular nor had a lot of people working on assets. Yeah, not me, fella. Okay, we can be all together in our corner. Yeah, just a bit bitch about the young people. it's crazy to think about the whole concept of VTubers, that this is really something that, you know, one did at one point already and it wasn't popular, and now that it exploded, it's like everywhere. Oh, that's a nice spot here. Look at that. Last time we had something where we could open a spa. This is its sister location. Just look at it. I did it with a 28.8 modem. I have no idea how the hell I functioned. Back in the day, we didn't know any better. Although, in your defense in this case, I have to say I never experienced 28.8. My family only got internet once DSL was in its infancy. So at least I started with DSL. So that was nice. Okay, where do we need to go? There's a secret tomb. Good to know that we still can't enter, and we need to go up on the other side to the plane. I think this way is a good way. Why do you think that VTubing has become so popular? Or is it because the tech has getting more accessible, or yeah, why? Because I have no idea. These days, if I can get a gig up down, I start whining. Can't get a gig up and down. Wow, look at Mr. I have amazing internet. You know, I wish I had this, and I'm very happy for you, but the German infrastructure for internet is ridiculous. Fiber is not very well known. Even here in Berlin, you know, where you would figure, wow, you're the capital, you should have fiber. No, fuck that, we don't. A friend of mine in Hamburg, he has fiber, but he's the only one in our whole circle of friends. We can be happy if we get 100 Mbits. It's sad, really. I'm very happy for you, really. The 1 gig is nice. And one day in the far future, when Germany has finally caught up with the digital age, I will get this too. Yeah. Hey, that's our axe. Finally. Jonah? He's alive.
I thought I got you killed.
Almost, you did.
Hey, do you know what happened to Miguel?
Eat it.
He didn't make it. What's wrong with your arm?
Oh shit, that looks
Some
like...
sort of parasite.
Oh.
I was looking for some wormwood, but it doesn't grow around here.
Let me see.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
If we leave it in there, it'll only get worse. Sit.
Lara knows her shit. I think just the whole art community finally took a step to work with that path as well. Now, artists have it rough getting money with commissions, and I see that as a pretty decent way for them now. That's good. It's good, yeah. It's nice when you can make that work.
The storm.
You know, and help other people grow with that as well and express themselves. So that's really nice.
I think maybe we should stop and take stock. We've been pushing so hard forward. Flying into that storm.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
I was wrong. No, I was wrong.
Insisted we turn back.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Let's hug it out.
We lock onto a problem and everything else just disappears.
Jonah.
Hey, I'm with you. It's my choice.
If he dies at the end of this game, I'll riot.
But if we die, who stops the cataclysms? Who keeps Trinity from doing what they want?
Sometimes I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down. But maybe for the sake of a few hours, we could have turned back.
I think it's a lot more personal this time around than the story than it was in the first, in the second game.
Maybe we should give him a name.
Burn it.
Okay.
Eli? No, my cousin. He's always trying to get under my skin.
Goodbye, Eli.
You're welcome, dude. Kitsuna I kind of kickstarted the success of the VTuber trend. There's a visual aesthetic of a drawn character interacting with you. The person behind the camera is literally acting a character. And that's great, you know, you can just express yourself differently than just sitting in front of a camera and maybe dress up or something.
I'm
It'd
glad
be
you
a
stayed
lot
with
more
us.
exotic, so that's really
If you were out there,
something that I never considered, but I'm very happy for people that
Yeah,
can do it
I
then.
think Miguel was heading toward it when.
I'm living on farmland and we have fiber here. Yes, the whole world has fiber, but just Germany is more in a, well, we still use fax because it's reliable. One of these years, I shall get fiber too. And I will download a game like that is like 65, 70 gigs in a matter of minutes and not hours. Oh yeah. Just a whole lot of commercial cogwheels turning now that it gained
How'd you
momentum.
manage to get
And
me
with
by
that,
your
it
arm
gained its
anyway?
popularity, its availability. Yeah, the more people know about it, the better.
got my answer.
Well, she seems happy, although Miguel is dead.
Really believe in all that stuff?
Alex will pull an Austrian painter move if he writes.
Cataclysms? The apocalypse?
I believe
No,
that if it is
the good
true,
thing I
it's
can't
important
even
enough die
pretend to
for,
paint.
or for Trinity to
So I
kill
don't
for.
even qualify for it. Oh wait.
No. When I took
No.
the key, I also felt a power.
I have so
pulling me
many issues with
towards
that whole
something.
parasite removal
It's
scene.
real.
Ooh, let me know. What's
If you felt a power,
I mean, of course they don't have a disinfectant, so I would suppose I would
No.
argue that this is
It
your
left me
main
when the
concern.
moon
But what
gets
else,
up.
Nero? Let me know. I like to learn about medicine.
sure.
Let's just find Kwakyaku.
It's commercially pretty
okay?
smart. You can have the visual aspect of a person exactly how you want, need it, and it does need to need a person to look pretty, so anybody can do that.
Understand.
Exactly. I think
Would
even
you,
for
though?
people who
Wouldn't you
don't want to
rather
be
somewhere
on camera
warm and
can
dry
be on
with a beer
camera.
and maybe a friendly stranger to flirt with.
You're just supposed to suck the bad
I
out,
would,
right?
like,
That's one way.
Can't imagine. But I'd still understand.
Where do we find
It's not
Kwak?
revenge.
We can get through here. Give me a hand.
Exactly, Neil. Let me demonstrate. With that emote, Neuro, holy shit. I mean, this is an 18+ stream, but I'm still sure Twitch would have an issue with that for some reason.
You see that?
It must be Kwakyaku. We have to get down
Kwakyaku.
there.
Could just jump. Doop, 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 doop. That looks not
Sure this is
stable.
a path?
Come
No.
on, stay close to me.
This is definitely not a path.
It is not a path, Jonah. You're absolutely right. But Lara has a certain tendency to be suicidal.
Oh,
Yep.
Almost there.
almost there. Heard that before.
I can guarantee you he will fall. And Lara will catch him and save him again.
Oh, gotcha.
Or the other way around.
All right.
I'm okay.
I'll get the
Couple
parasites.
more steps.
Ew. Ew. It's very rare that a parasite like that would have not burrowed much deeper, so a simple incision would not have worked. Also, it's more than likely that it has already laid larvae, so he could have also would also need to get medication soon to ensure that those eggs are expelled. Wow! Plot twist! Pancake! How are you doing? We are currently learning about parasites and their larvae. You know, I was thinking about the eggs too, I have to say.
Could have.
The bridge is down. Maybe we can
So,
lift it with this
I'm a
path.
medical professional myself, basically, now. Of course I'm not. Okay. But he would still be able to
This structure is here because we're on our way.
move like that, right? I mean,
Me
if he
too.
gets to a medical facility within, let's say, the next 24 hours, it should be fine, right? Learn ancient dialects to
Can't
decipher.
quite make the dialect out.
Yet. Okay, never mind. Plot twist, Jacob dies from parasites at the end of the game.
This water is drinkable.
That would
You
be
wanna
so
try it?
anticlimactic, Aga.
I think I'll stick to the bottles you found.
Yep, congrats. Everyone is a medical doctor. Congratulations. No, of course I'm not. And I would never argue with one. I trust the medical professionals. And I don't understand people who don't.
If I had known
No,
how
I
much
know
time
it
I'd
better.
spent
I've seen the
in
YouTube
this,
video. Did you though?
I've paid more attention in Boy Scouts.
Wasn't your
Parasite's
thing?
My
gross.
family
We
situation
called him
meant we
Eli.
didn't get to do a
Then
lot
he
of stuff
died.
like that.
The parasite. Also, if we could only learn foreign and ancient languages from reading murals, that's how you do it. You know, you gotta immerse yourself in the culture. And once you do that, languages come to you naturally. Just like that. Llama figurine.
Ever do Girl Scouts or nature camp as a kid?
Does boarding school count?
I don't know. Does it?
Probably not. But Roth showed me some things. I always preferred the company of adults anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we
I
do?
miss that guy.
Me too.
Okay, that's blocked. I suppose this is why we can't move it just yet. Or do we have to go into the other direction? Yes, of course, the other direction, Alex.
Hey, that did something. I think the water powers the bridge somehow.
Aww.
With Eli gone, your arm should heal quickly.
Yeah.
But the eggs, don't forget about
Feel
the
a lot
eggs.
better already.
It's too heavy. Give me a hand.
Nero, do you generally feel that medicine is not accurately portrayed in video games? Or are there games where you would argue, oh, you know, that they do a decent job of representing actual medical procedures? I was asking about the whole VTuber stuff because I'm currently in the process of getting a character design for me. Yes, and I'm so looking forward to finally see the character. Can you tease us a little bit maybe on what the character will look like? Medicine is not very accurate in most aspects of media, especially movies. However, in the TV series Scrubs, I hear that they got some sort of award for being medically the most accurate one. The most accurately one, medical-wise. Surgeon Simulator is a notable exception. Yes, Surgeon Simulator very much so, totally. Okay, then the water flows in there. And it gets down.
Can't hold it much longer.
Who built
I'm going
this?
to have to let it go. Hurry! I can't hold this much longer.
Yeah, okay, we need to be quick, It's an ingenious mechanism. What, not House MD? For House, I can't speak, unfortunately. Okay, no, that didn't work as well. Scrubs is probably most accurate for the culture in the hospital, but if you watch the show ER with George Clooney, I remember that. That's actually the most medical actually. Okay, good to know. Really, really cool. Okay, I think there's more stuff going on here. I have to admit I was paying attention to chat and not so much the game, so I might miss the obvious ones, but if we go down here, I'm pretty sure we'll find a way. Sadly, in the rest of the world, it's sometimes it is lupus, sometimes it is. I mean, you know, the beauty about House was that it's always so predictable. You would, it's like Matlock. You just got one more question, and then boom, solve the whole issue. Lupus. I've posted on a Discord server in Pixelmeme. Thank you, everyone. Go check out the Discord server. What Noah posted. That's a little teaser for their VTuber character. Okay, why am I firing this? This is not working. Okay, so we somehow got to raise this. Let's move up again. Let's go climb up that. And we'll see what else we can go. Yo, that's awesome. Oh, you all get a look at it already. Kinda jealous. But I will do after the stream. What artist are you using, Noah? Is it Pfeiffer or maybe another artist that you know? Okay, so we want to raise the bridge. The bridge is currently blocked. We get down this thing to do exactly what, I don't know, but let's figure it out. Good, Jonah is waiting for us. So. Okay, so water goes into the bucket. This will lower this, and maybe then we have to run down here. This does something, yes. Aha!
Okay, Jonah, you can let go.
That's it.
Smooth! That's pretty cool, I'd say. It's so or how I'd imagine you to be. Oh, this is. I'm so curious, but I will not abandon the game. I will look. But this is Smiley's actually asking a really good question. Is this how you see your character without having seen it? Is it how you see yourself, or why did you choose this kind of character? Friend of mine that I have known for about 15 years and a really chill, cool guy. Nice. It's even better when you know the guy, because then they know you too, and they can add the little quirks and things that maybe you even yourself don't know, and therefore then, you know, get an even better character made.
Help me with this.
Sure.
Lara, you know what happened the last time when you took a
A
tank?
recipe
Just
seems to be
flash
a
floods.
mixture of herbs. It could help if we run into any more
Love the
jaguars.
animals here. Of course you do. Interesting. What is that relationship with Aga knowing loving animal ears? Eye of the Eagle. Almost. Hold LB and tap Y to use the Perception Herbal Mixture. Perception allows Lara to sense animals and natural resources throughout the environment. Okay. Ooh. Lara on
Getting
drugs.
closer to the village.
I can't wait to get back.
I love
to
animals. Who doesn't? I only gave him a rough concept and some details I wanted, and he took that and drew it all himself. Impressive guy, really. It appears so. Does he do other things as well, like emotes? Or anything else? IP.
These are different from the ruins in Mexico.
Good friend you have there. I would
You
say
guys
so
know
too,
anything
definitely.
about Peru?
No. I mean, there is supposed to be a secret city of gold in Peru. Paititi. Every treasure hunter on Earth is looking for it. But Dad's notes
I
stop
don't.
in Mexico. Like he lost interest or...
Or
I don't know. The next volume
Why can't I
picks
use
up
that
in
fire?
Florida.
the passageway. That's promising.
Okay, we need to go to our left and we can find stuff here.
Remind me how
That's
the
really
rule
good.
goes again? Chase the heart of the serpent.
We have enough
To the
stuff
silver-crowned
for...
mountain
Yes,
where the
okay, we have
twins
enough medical
confer.
equipment for 3 applications. What's that? That's the tomb, right? That is the tomb. Let's do some raiding and let's not die. Hey Jonah, just gonna leave you out there. It's fine, right? Because there's a tomb that needs raiding. He isn't even doing it professionally. He doesn't see himself to be that good. I keep telling him otherwise. So that's always the problem when you have talented friends, right? You keep telling them how great of a job they do. Looking at you guys who are talented and you know exactly to whom I talk. And he's like, yeah, nah, it's fine, it's fine. That's always so humble of them. Unknown area, challenge 2. No jaguars? Jaguars? That could be a trap. So let's go here. Nice one, nice one. Those people have been dead a long time. Probably is just doing it for fun. Maybe? Maybe it was Maybelline. What keeps killing all these Kaipis and laying them half-eaten around? It's not jaguars. They drag them up to trees. Lara's looking at something. Okay. Let's see. This again? Ooh, pretty colors. You don't want to drop down here. We have to go up here? No, we can't. Sometimes people get stressed out when they do their hobbies professionally. Yeah. Then the question is, do you want to continue doing it? I remember when I first started streaming, when I had the schedule and everything, you know, something written down, I thought, yeah, cool, you know, it's just a hobby, I don't need to do it. But then that happened and wasn't really happy with it. And then I started again, and now look at this. Without a schedule, but having a schedule still is a lot more fun. Can I just jump here? How does that work? Okay, I think if we just jump there, that should also work. Yeah. There's the ledge. I didn't see the ledge. Never mind. And now he's just super critical about his own stuff as I am. We are pretty similar in that aspect. Just means I gotta punch some sense into him. This is ugly. No, it's not. Good friend you have there. That's how I feel when it comes to making dice for fun versus taking commissions. Comms are stressful. Comms can be stressful. Yeah, let's all just keep doing the stuff that we do the way we want to, and let's not be stressed. And we'll all have a great time. And we didn't die, see? Nobody needs these commissions if you do it for fun. Explorer's Pack reveals crypt, treasure chests, and survival cache locations. Hello. How long has that been sitting out there? What do we have here? What is that? Survival cache. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we probably gotta jump. A little punch can't hurt that much, can it? Lovely work, by the way. It looks extremely good. Yes, the dice look great. And about the punches, you know, a little nook into the shoulder for sure. And I think we have to use our bat claw. Or do we have to go up this tree? I almost got us killed, guys. But I didn't. Okay, then we do this. Can't we go down further? No, we can't. We jump somewhere? No, that doesn't look like it. I mean, basically what I want to do right now is I want to lower ourselves. And then I want to swing, but Lara does not appear to be... Oh, now, okay. I have to go let go of the button. Clever, Alex. Learning the mechanics as we go. Yay! Yep. And we made it. By the way, if you guys want to see the dice... one die, two dice, that PancakeBot is talking about and the rest of chat is talking about, please go check out the Discord server and check out the pictures that they posted there. It's amazing.
This gear is early 20th century.
Really, really cool, especially if you're into tabletop games. And Lara, well observed. An explorer's journal. Oh, yeah, they had a bad time, it appears. There were people here. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Discord? Yes, Discord. The Discord link is either in the description down below, or you can, I don't have a hot button for that, you can just use !Discord and it'll give you the link. Well, if you love D&D, you definitely came to the right place, Wes. Our good friend Pancake is actually hosting several sessions and has amazing stories in place. Chris Buddies, good to see you. How you're doing? What is up, my friend? But hello, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Yes, streaming today on a Thursday because I'm not home tomorrow. Yes, there's the link. And I thought I can't just let you go without your daily dose of gaming glasses, or your weekly dose of gaming glasses twice. That's actually more correct. And yeah, so we do that. And the survival cache is still there behind. What is that, eh? And we're raiding some tombs here in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the finale of the rebooted Tomb Raider trilogy. And I like it very much. Where is that cache? It's further to my right. Can we go beyond these crates? Okay, I think it's around the corner somewhere. We're somehow over there. Uh-huh. That doesn't look so healthy to go there. I'm doing alright. Bi-weekly. Thank you. Bi-weekly is the word that I was looking for. Sometimes, you know, streaming, gaming, I mentioned it earlier, just language goes out the window. My apologies for that, guys. But thank you for bearing with me regardless. This one looks so much better than the others. You mean the dice, the tomb raidings, the me not failing? Okay, how do I get there? I somehow feel... Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't see the wall. Always look up. Then this gets a lot easier. What the fuck? No! I did press X. Fuck me. D&D started as my quarantine hobby and became a main asset of my personality. It probably always was there, Pancake.
Early 20th century.
You know, now that we died and poor Jonah is waiting on the other side of that secret tomb, has no idea that Lara just punctured herself through the chest. Fuck! That was heavy. Damn, she got impaled badly, dude. Badly, yeah. With the Tomb Raider games have a particular knack for showing the brutal side of adventuring when it comes to Lara dying. And by the way, we're playing on the hardest difficulty, which is called One with the Jungle. We don't get any visual aids in terms of climbing. We don't get any help when it comes to targeting, obviously, but that was true for all the other games. And less time to react to button prompts. It's one of the reasons why I fell here. So that was fun. Any tips for people who have never done it before and want to get into it? I know a few folk in the same boat, but it seems crazy for us all to give it a go when nobody's played before. Very good question, Neil. Pancake, your response. Let's check our skill points, shall we? Look at that. Eye of the Eagle, we acquired that one. Owl's Vision. Survival instinct lasts for a longer period after Lara starts to move. Highlighting enemies. No, they won't be highlighted because we're playing on the highest difficulty. Resources and objects in One with the Jungle difficulty. Oh, still then. Okay. Eye of the Eagle 2. We can't acquire that just yet. I'm looking for skills that enhance our survivability. In this case, meaning that anything that lets us live longer, craft more medical equipment, or lets us not spend any medical items, the better. I used to play Resident Evil board game a lot before my illness. Such a good game. Resident Evil is a board game? Question mark? That sounds cool. Gain the ability to harvest dart poison and venom from spiders and beetles. Illipasite. Locate the heart of large animal. Puma's Brace we acquired. Raposa's Threat. Visual assistance when aiming at enemy's head. We did acquire that already. What is that? Reach full draw strength more quickly. Unlock next weapon upgrade level. Okay, what's that? Automatically loot enemies killed by a stealth takedown. Craft lure traps on enemies. That might help. Increase the amount of man-made crafting resources gathered from each resource. Yes. Let's take that. Because that will come in handy. The earlier we have this, the better. What about our inventory? Crafting upgrades. Upgrading weapon requires the necessary parts, resources, and skills. From the inventory, select the weapon and press X to enter the upgrade screens. Yeah. Okay, it's basically as always. What's that? Grip of Fear. A primal design optimized for climbing. Let's equip that. No, I like that better. That's just skins that came with the 20th anniversary edition. I like that. What do we have here? 4 upgrades available for the Oath Taker's bow. Okay, better draw speed, same damage, less rate of fire, hold time. Puka, oh look at this. Rate of fire, draw speed. This one, Puka Huck's bow. Bow of the renowned herbalist Puka Huck, rumored to be able to step between worlds. Why does a herbalist have a bow? My question. Happy St. Paddy's Day to everyone. Is it today, really? And I only have water. Well, why am I streaming today, by the way? Because tomorrow we're visiting some friends and drinks will be had then there. And one of them is Irish. Ha! So tomorrow when I get there, I'll see, did you know yesterday was St. Patrick's Day? Let's drink! Or something along that line. Okay, what do we have here? Skins. Health regeneration. Health regenerates more quickly during breaks in combat. Nice. Gain additional hide and fat from animals. Cool. Gain additional plant and mineral crafting resources. Gain bonus XP from hunting animals. Benefits none. And would you look at this? Ha 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 ha. Hey Alex, how are you doing? Hey Kodo, welcome to the stream, my friend. You come at the right time. Bruh. Look at that. I mean, oh wow, look at this. We can even select different upper and lower body things. Not that I have any. And I really want to go with that because health generation for the win, but look at this. And we have even more! OMG. What the fuck is going on? Tomb Raider 2 was my very first Tomb Raider that I ever played. I got it for Christmas. Look at those. These also cool skills. It feels a little bit like, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn. Dawnish. Enemy awareness takes longer to detect. What do we have here? Increase the amount of ammunition crafted on the run. Projectile resistance. Take less damage from bullets and arrows. Oh. Take significantly less damage from melee attacks. Increase their dudes. So many things. Retro Lara, right? Cannot catch a break in terms of my health, but I don't want to complain about it. How are you all doing? Toto, I'm sorry to hear this. I hope your health gets better. I wish I would I had any medical knowledge to give to you. We had this topic earlier, so I hope that you get better. Look at that. Tactical Adventurer Classic. That's basically the Lara Croft outfit, but modernized. So many skins. And that's the yoga outfit. Okay, I wouldn't go into the jungle with that, but hey, good for Lara, right? Okay, you know, now that we're not in combat, just for shits and giggles. I just can't. Let me just save the game really quickly. Reduced damage, reduced range damage sounds absolutely neat. Absolutely, and this is honestly that or the more medical gear equipment. But just look at that. This is too good to not take. Can't wait to see this model in cutscenes. Shit, you're absolutely right. Yeah, let's do that. And Kodo, thank you for asking. I'm doing well. all is well, and I hope for you it will be well too in the not too far future. And by the way, for those of you who are on the Discord already, or maybe who those of you who want to check it out, go check out, well, the Discord. And Kodo is basically the cook of the group. Always the pictures that are posted, this person is just amazing when it comes to cooking. Very inspiring, Kodo. Very much so. Time to kick ass with the scientifically accurate Lara. Exactly. The only question is, how do we go from here? I think we have to squeeze through here. Yes. This is just so great. It shows a certain attention to detail if you include this into your run, into your game. I feel like it's 1998 again. Her voice is not a lower bitrate. Classic hair physics. Yeah, look at these graphics. They're so realistic. The way the hair moves. That's how we argued back in the day. And we still do, basically.
What an incredible sight.
Sorry. Just laugh because of the skin. Alexander hit the bed now. Thanks for streaming, my guy. Smiley, thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure. Have a good night. See you very soon. And enjoy your Friday. I remember the first one, the T-Rex scared the hell out of me. Yeah, I saw that on the YouTube video. I have to admit, I never played the first one. Didn't get this as a kid from my parents, but then the second one I got for Christmas. Throw the grapple axe. Okay, the survival cache should be then nearby. And but yeah, the T-Rex. That was also something you didn't expect. You know, it was just the, oh yeah, okay, here is the adventurer Lara, and we all seen Indiana Jones back in the day. But there was never a dinosaur. And then suddenly, boom. These sounds. Was that the survival cache? Yes, that was the survival cache. Awesome to the max. Okay, the game wants to go.
Just moved up ahead.
Was it another jaguar? Was it the T-Rex? Okay, push it, pull it. Push it real good, or pull it real good in this case. What did that? What did this do is the correct term, Alex. Please be careful. Okay, we're looking to get over there, probably utilizing this machination here. Does though. I mean, this was the initial position that we found it in. So if we move it like that, ha 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 ha! I see. There we go. Are you sure that's gonna hold, Lara? I mean, don't want to shit on your skills, but physics is still there and gravity and stuff. But okay, sure.
They must have abandoned this place in the middle of building it.
Bold claim. Sure, take it. Let's just move random things. You know, we have no idea what this does because we weren't there when it was built, but we just assume that this is some ancient rave. Ah, yes. Okay, this is why we have to ramp there. And it's moving back. Okay, so we only have a limited time window. Good to know. Okay, but this remains there. Good. We can go back and if we pull that again. Can we do that? Ah! Okay, look at that. And it has this thing for attaching the bow. We might need to attach it here. Can this be? Gaming glass is super clever, or maybe completely on the wrong track. We will find out soon. Probably cut to say to swing yourself over. Oh, also an idea. Let's see. Wait a second. Cut. We don't need to cut this. Or do we have to go back? And then because there's also a ramp. Ah, of course. And then like that.
That should hold.
That should hold. Okay. Voice prompt, always good. We know we are on the right track. Bye. Fuck. Whoops. No, wait. Okay, you can't attack. Never mind. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. That was dumb. You can turn that one. Yeah, okay. No. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, wait.
That should hold.
Okay, it's pretty obvious to most of you. For me, currently not. Are you sure you couldn't jump onto it? I was so sure. I tried it twice and she never grabbed onto it. Okay, this... because then we would be able to go over. And then we could use the turnstile again. Okay, I'll try it one more time. Make absolutely sure. Try another 5 times. Seems so easy to just jump onto it. Right, that was exactly it. Try another 5 times, like the... You know, it's not madness if you repeat the same thing over and over again. Nope. You shimmy across the rope. I didn't see a button prompt. No. What happens if I move this now? The rope should break, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's not doing anything. So we can either go into this direction using the rope, or we can use the other one, but we can't use both. It is really a pity. And since she said that should hold, it's definitely the intention of the game for us to do that. Now, what else? This is not something, this is just a place we came from. Hashtag found a bug. Are you jumping wrong? Like trying to hook onto something then when you shouldn't? I don't think so. I remember this was an issue once. So you think basically I should just jump and not grab something? I could try that. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? I don't know the mechanics, but she just jump onto ledges without any additional key. But does she jump? I would love to say yes. Ah! Maybe do a double jump. Screw that. We're doing it.
Bruh.
Seriously? Okay, those deaths are on me. Thanks guys for staying with me here. That's on me. That's ridiculous. Okay. So don't press X. But you know, as a person pressing X constantly, then when she has to grab onto something repeatedly, you think, yeah, sure, you know what? Can't hurt pressing X. Bullshit. Okay, and now we move this back. Okay, that was probably wrong. Good. Let's do that again. At least we now know what to do. So, where's the rope attachment apparatus? Oh wait. Did I just soft break me? I think you can rope onto the box while you are onto the... I think so, I hope so. Let's try that. Oh, they should have taken that into account, yeah. Whoops, there we go. Jump like that. And let's attach that again. But the question is, why would we need that? Come on.
That should hold.
For us to do what, Lara? That is the question. Okay, extra second to jump onto it. Oh. Holy fuck.
Made it.
That took me way too long, thank you. You're absolutely right. I didn't take the timing aspect into consideration. Boy, I am dumb. So I just fed my dog. What did I miss? Tons of stupidity, Wes. Tons of stupidity from my side. Luckily, both Pancake and Noah were there for me. So that's me right now. Otherwise, you know, sometimes it's the obvious thing. More deaths, big violence, lots of bad guys. No bad guys. Epic gun battles. At least one grenade. I wish this was all me. That was all me. The deaths, I mean. The smart ones came from you guys. And I will be eternally grateful. Hey, we can read that. Awesome to the max. Big brain moments. Yeah, 200 IQ. Absolutely. I wish. Oh, you were at 5 when I left. Yeah, I know. And this the death that's a bad thing, you know. The death, tons of TH here, were absolutely unnecessary. And yet. Okay, I think we have to grab onto that ledge over there. Or can we make the jump here? No. Okay. And jump. Yes! No! Come on! Fuck me. Okay. Okay. Shorter time to press X.
God damn it! God damn it!
Who is up there? Who's throwing this stuff at me? Stop it! Dicks. Absolutely unnecessary. My face. Please don't screenshot that. Fuck that. I have to say, and this is something that I like about the game, but at the same time I hate it with a passion. The timing of certain actions. You know, in the other games, I always was under the impression that, you know, it doesn't really matter if you take 10 minutes or 2 seconds, basically, to do something. You could just hang in there eternally, more or less. But this one, yeah, if you fail, you fail. You're not quick enough.
Now to find my way out.
Eagle's Perch. Increase climbing skills to traverse the environment with more speed. Nice. Underworld Gate complete. Lara was dying way too often. For a simple challenge too, I must say.
I don't have enough space for that.
Okay. Suit yourself. Okay, this is where we came up, now we have to find the way out. Then maybe there is no way out, Lara. Maybe we're trapped in here forever. Forever and ever.
I don't have enough space for that.
Oh, fuck off. Yep. Predator style. Jonah must be worried sick by now. Yay. Whip, whip, whip. We did it, guys. We survived. Hooray. What kind of dog do you have? That's the proper way of saying it. Where's... And what's its name? Alright, we're out. Hey Jonah, sorry, I had a rough day. Don't worry about my appearance. That is perfectly normal in this jungle. I look the same as always. But, yeah, the parasite got to you. And that's why you think I'm all blocky. This is freaking me out because I keep thinking you're saying my name. Wait, Kodo, so, I remember you mentioned that in chat once, and I meant to ask you for ages. That is actually your name. I don't want to dox you, so I'm not going to repeat it, but this is actually...
Find anything?
Another of those Maya altars, and
your name, basically.
an old camp.
That skin is breaking
gone to
immersion.
ruin.
It is breaking immersion a little bit.
Right. It's such a relief to have Jonah back, especially after Miguel. At least Jonah didn't ask what happened. The Jaguars. I don't want him to worry. We have to stay sharp if we're going to get ahead of Trinity.
Yes, Lara. But I am actually gonna change the skin because I think I'll take the other one with additional health
When we're
benefits.
back on track to find the hidden city.
My ruins are bound to stand out, right?
Right.
Unlocks next weapons upgrade. Resist damage from enemies for a short period of time. Yeah, that we need. We only have one skill point available, so we don't do that now.
Assuming we're going the right
Inventory.
way. Hard to say, but the irrigation system is a good sign.
Right.
So yeah, we're taking this one because health regenerates more quickly during breaks in combat. Gain additional hide and fat from animals. Sure, why not? Also barefoot, because all the cool people, at least in Berlin, are walking around barefoot in summer. So let's do that. Grapple wire. We got this. There we go. Yeah, Wes and I have the same IRL first name as far as I'm aware. Okay. Ban an in-game action using anything other than the retro skins. They have bare feet. Arr. Good one, Pancake. I can see where you're coming from. Oh, I don't have a button for in-game action banned, actually. Huh. I need to reset that. Because I think it's, what was it, 5 or 10 minutes? Can you please let me know? Oh, look at that, 4 upgrades. More damage. Yes, please. And more draw speed. It's just 5 minutes. Okay, fair enough. So basically what we have to do, we have to do this until the next fire pit anyway. So aren't you lucky? What a wasted opportunity. No. I have no idea what you're talking about, Neil. Okay, so basically we get this skin up until I reach the next fire, which I believe is longer than 5 minutes away. So, good one, actually. Okay, let's continue straight. And also, let's just save the game, because we can. How far into the game are we by now? 9% still, okay. Still got a lot ahead of us. Jonah, it's me, Lara. Totally normal. Everything is fine. It completely is.
We can get out that way.
It's just the drugs.
Jonah, help me with this.
Look at that. She's speaking to him telepathically. Her mouth is not moving.
On 3, 2, 1.
Oh, really? That cat is out for revenge. Good, she's having her trusty backpack. Jaguar. Jaguar grenade. Oh no, I gotta aim. Did I hit it? Did I hit it? I think I did. Did I think... Seriously, again? Come, kitty. Fuck you, kitty. What are you looking at, stupid monkeys? Shit, that worked. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to. You want... That monkey had it coming, though. Fuck. Finally. I feel really sorry for the Jaguar. Aims directly at the added fireside. Me too. You know, that's the problem with gaming emergencies. Shut up, Jonah. I'm there in a second. I'm talking to chat. The thing is, I didn't really know that this would work. I was just thinking, you know, stupid monkeys. I'm just gonna You remember the frog from earlier, right? I'm not sure if you were there, but the frog that we tried to shoot went straight
Are you okay?
through the rock, and we thought, just this will probably happen with the monkey as well. And then, but here's your cutscene, by the way. Ah,
Back looks bad.
not for the reasons you think, though.
I'm gonna go make camp.
This is worth it. Totally is. Me too, buddy. Me too. Here we got Jonah, the handsome-looking guy, and then there's Lara.
Let me take a look at that.
It's fine. It's just low-resolution poisoning.
It's not pretty.
I can't take this seriously.
You know, with everything we've been through recently, I've been thinking about my brother.
Eli? The worm? The parasite?
I always tried to protect him. From my father. From himself. But I lost him.
You did everything you could.
If I had been in the right place, at the right time, he would still be here. If I had eyes in the back of my head.
You can't protect everyone. Thank you.
I miss him.
So weird.
I know. My parents. I miss them too. I had a dream about my mother recently.
Yeah?
Polygon booba! But look at the flashlight on her left side. That's still high poly.
When I was little, my father used to keep things from me.
Have you seen Team America? It basically feels like that a bit. It's with with
Of her
puppets.
especially.
Why would he do that?
After she died, he thought they'd cause me pain. It didn't stop me from looking for them, of course. I still have
Jonah and his weird puppet friend. Dance, Lara, dance for me.
Your dad created as many mysteries as he solved.
So it's not really fitting for the scene, but I felt like saying that.
Dominguez said that he would use the silver box of his shell to remake the world. If you had that power, what would you do?
Higher polygons.
Panic, probably.
Polygon count.
You wouldn't go back to when your brother was alive and be with him again.
And lose everything else? No way. I like this world. It's
Don't mind that this game came out before
It's not
2020,
perfect.
so. But you know, it's
everything I love.
interesting on how far gaming graphics have come within the past 20 years. I mean, this is the direct comparison, and it's really, really great that they've included that, and we can actually see. And it's very hilarious.
To claim her treasure, the
Hello?
adventurer Lara Croft must outwit the king, reach the
Thought for a
Forbidden
second the game
Tomb,
crashed.
and solve the mystery of the White Queen. The way will be fraught with trials.
With that, in the past she was low poly.
The adventurer should not dally any longer. In a minute, Dad!
There's also a bias towards remembering old graphics. It's much worse than we actually remember. This is true.
Walls of the castle beckon.
And this is if you remake or if you remaster old games, you have to be faithful to the original, especially when it comes to updating gaming mechanics. I think the older games, game mechanics wise, are really an issue. But you have to polish the old graphics to a degree where that they look in reality as they still look in your mind. And if it's well done, it's really amazing. Diablo 2 is a really good example. Good question, actually. Has it been done well? I've never paid too much attention to Diablo. But I shall believe you. Mystery of the White Queen. The great Lara Croft goes on an event in a journey of intrigue and peril as she unravels the mystery of the White Queen. An epic tale of adventure. Okay. I wasn't aware that this is an option. GoldenEye is so wacky to look at it now. Oh, good old GoldenEye. Yeah.
Amazing. Croft has entered a burial chamber that has not been disturbed in millennia.
Do you think that they remake GoldenEye at one point? I mean, because
Strange
it is...
beasts cross our hero's path. Hard to tell if they're bloodthirsty.
Because it is a licensed game, it's a bit more difficult probably to remake it. I used to play it very much, and I did play the remastered one for a while. Okay, so what you're saying is that you liked it. This is good. Look at this graphics though. These graphics are really amazing. Even the apples are individually done and not just a simple flat texture that's put in a basket. To be fair, Diablo 2 Resurrected Legacy graphics do genuinely look worse than the original goes. There's some aliasing fuckery, which is exaggerated by not looking at it on a CRT.
What was it, Dad said?
Oh.
Carnations first appeared.
Please excuse all the typos. Never. We go up the slide? No, we can't. Ow! That did not look healthy. And just like that, we killed Lara again. Throwable objects. Impress.
The excavation will soon reveal the secrets of this site. She discovers a strange set of hieroglyphs. Clues to the forbidden tomb, perhaps?
Hit every target with a ball. Okay. I have no idea why we're playing this, but sure thing. Why not? Where's the ball? Lara? Where's the ball? I would very much like to have the bonus XP, thank you very much. Don't throw it in the neighbor's garden. Mr. Wilson will be very angry with you. And just like that, she required reconstructive surgery. Low poly reconstructive. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 targets. Where's the fourth one? Is it this? Nope. Come on, I want that. Ah, there it is. I shall not be fooled by any target hanging around in my dad's garden. Plus 100 XP. I am so amazing, it's ridiculous.
Deadly accurate, for the most part.
We always remember things looking better than they do. StarCraft 2 Remaster looked exactly how I remember it looking. I think StarCraft 2 was a very good example as well, yeah. I was surprised actually when StarCraft first came out. StarCraft 2 Remastered originally came out because I totally forgot that it's that old already.
Lara climbs out over a lake of bubbling lava.
This could have been a tutorial level. Why is it in the middle of the game?
Looks like there's something up there in the crow's nest.
I want to steer the ship instead. Wow. Look at that. If my parents had a garden like that, I would never leave. And then I would get older and I'd sit inside all the time and play video games. Okay, we need to go up there. How do we do that? We go up there? No, we can jump on this one. Ah, we have a ball. I see.
I'll have to do better.
We have to do better. I did try that. Okay, let's see. What happens if we try it from an angle? Aha!
Test of skill. Our hero will need a bullseye to weigh down that basket.
We need another ball. Or something in this manner. I remember playing Halo Anniversary for the first time. This looks exactly the same as I remember. I pressed the back button to see the original version. Holy god, it looks bad. It was the latest, coolest shit back then. But yeah, video game graphics. I mean, can you imagine that we look at graphics like this? And I mean, this is a game that came out in 2018, so that's a 4-year-old game, right? It's pretty awesome, graphics-wise. But obviously, we know that there is still room upwards. But now imagine 10 years from now, 20 years from now, how games will look. That'll be...
Forbidden Tomb calls out.
That will be pretty awesome. We still need a freaking ball. Where do I find the other ball? Come on, Lara. Ah, there we go. And now to go up there.
The adventurer should not dally any longer.
We did it!
The treasure is revealed.
Cool. Now what?
The floor gives way. Lara tumbles into the darkness.
This girl has one imagination. That's really good for her. Sorry, I don't try to be cynical or anything. It's good for her. Really good. Okay, where are we going? Maybe play in the Forbidden Garden. Father, hand me the
Castle
key.
gates are well guarded. There's a reason our hero doesn't use the front door.
You say so. Wait a sec. Why did we need to look at that? Just to admire the lion, or is there some deeper truth to it? Is this sinister? Can we still lock the butler in the freezer? Okay, it looks like we need to go across the wall. That's basically what what the thing is saying. She says we don't use the front gate. We should probably not do this here because spiky things are up there, and who wants to see an impaled kid? Probably no one.
Fresh graves. The king does not take kindly to trespassers.
Whoa, that got turned. Or sneak out the side? Sneak, sneaky snack. Oh, it's another ball. Bye, ball. Let's see if it respawns. Not yet. Okay. Let's get our feet wet. Good. Sneak outside. How? Oh, maybe there's a hole in the wall somewhere. Oh wow, the butler. Forgot about him. How could you forget about the butler? But yeah, the butler was amazing. That was always one of these
Our
challenges
hero could shoot a fly off a cart.
that you did for yourself. You know, you just played around with that fucking thing, the fuckery that you do. You can focus on the line before. I did not. Let's see. Nothing here. There's movement. Head into the darkness through some bushes. Is she hiding among the bushes? If I were to play it on a lower difficulty, it would probably be easier, but okay. Okay, so our mission is probably to go outside. The only thing that really is high enough is probably this playground thing. So if we go here, then we go up.
Should hurry if she wants to find the treasure.
Shut up, kid. Don't annoy me. Are you really dissing me, Lara? Don't forget who holds the controller. Can we jump up there? No, we can't. Want a hint? Do I want a hint? I don't know. Today is one of these days, you know. My wife also had to give me a hint when it came to Wordle, because it was just like, at one point when you're stuck, it's really difficult at thinking straight. Do I want a hint already? Is the question. Maybe a little one, just a really, really, really tiny one. You know, where you would say, okay, look at the building or something like that. Wait, there's also a gate over there. Maybe that could work. But thank you for asking, Wes. This is highly appreciated. Oh wait, that was one thing. Did I just see a button prompt? No. Oh, no, that was a sun flare. Never mind. What do we have here? That looks freshly done. No? Okay. Oh, here's something. A small game piece. Cool. The gates have nothing to do with progressing. Thank you. At least we won't... Why do you even want to get outside? Why do I want to get outside? To solve the mystery of the White Queen. Whatever that is that kid came up with. Okay, the gates have nothing to do. Don't you just need to head back inside the house? I don't think so. Because it said the mystery is not done yet. So this is a gate. Yeah, maybe she climbs through a window. No. That's a lovely porch. Inside the house? I don't think so, no. Oh, I haven't tried the front door. Just let me know if you want another. Thanks. There is no front door, unfortunately. We are in the backyard. Oh, wait. Hey, Dad. Catch. Oh. Too bad. Oh, wait. Climbing on trees? Come on, she's a kid. Of course she climbs on trees, no? Ah, that is fortunate. Okay, you know what? I would very much like to have another hint. This is getting slightly annoying. Want to go back to the real adventure. Where does it point you after the slide? After the slide, it just said, oh, the adventurer is tumbling.
Guard will be making their round soon.
And then that. Climb up inside the house. I think the game wants you to go into the other garden, though, because if I click here, Mystery of the White Queen is only 40% complete, so there must be something else. You spotted it already. Ugh, this is the worst tip of them all.
Now for the real treasure,
Oh!
the Forbidden Tomb.
We can climb that.
Lara must be quiet to avoid alerting the king.
Again, I feel so dumb now. I don't know what it is with me and solving mysteries today, but you guys, thank you. And that is again just Gaming Glasses facepalm moment. 200 IQ.
What does Lara have to do with any of this? She's in her room doing her homework.
She hasn't much time.
Thank you, everyone.
The King's Guard will never expect Croft to climb the castle.
The moment you had it, you slide down as that was having you face the next objective. That's why I asked. I should have noticed. I really should have noticed. That's video game pointing logic 101. But today's is not my riddle solving time, really. I don't know.
Our hero continues climbing, looking for another way in.
This is highly dangerous, kid. You could cut yourself.
Our hero spies another entrance.
Yeah, she's gonna die, right? This is all a big time travel paradox.
Shoo! Go on!
Fuck you, kid. I'm the crow here, that's my spot. I would have, we all would have.
Confronts the extraordinary height and danger and pushes it from her mind.
Good one, Lara. Do you know how much it costs to repair that? Great one.
Almost there. She recovers her footing and her goal. Now, onward to the Forbidden Tomb.
Onward, noble steed. Wait, what?
These parapets are damaged. She'll have to squeeze through. She's so
Yeah, but she lives in a mansion. They're probably got money.
But an invisible force field
Or they can't
stands
barely
in her
afford
way.
the rent
There
or
must
the
be another
heating.
entrance.
Wow.
Our fearless adventurer has reached the summit.
Who lives over there? What a huge mansion. Seriously, who needs that big of a house? If it's just Lord Croft, Lady Croft, and a daughter, it's a bit overkill. I think Lara has ever learned what consequences are. True, true. Right? It's like in the games
At
when she
last,
always
she
pulls out some
spots a way
stuff
in
and then gets
alone.
herself killed.
She'll have to be careful.
The only consequence she's ever faces was when her dad got killed in the second game,
Why do I do these stupid
as a
things?
flashback too. Oh, do you think that they will? Do you think this will be the end of the game? This flashback basically, because she ran into his room as a kid when he shot himself. Oh, that might have been it.
Her audacity.
But I have room for all these stolen artifacts. That's why the British Museum is so big. Shots been fired, Neil. Tomb Raider lore says she lives in Surrey. Where is Surrey? Is it southern England? My British
At last,
geography is kinda off.
She enters the Forbidden Tomb.
Ooh. Speak about artifacts. I would like to have this hung up in my living room. We were talking about Lara's accent in the
By
first
night,
game.
The great bat stole the queen at 30 north
And I
and
wanted to
90
know if this
east.
is a proper British
her
accent
pen,
or if
she
it's
wrote
very
out,
posh.
With light,
And,
unlock her love's release. I wonder if the White Queen is lonely.
So yeah, I was wondering, is this a proper British accent?
A
And
quotation
chat
from
was
Chaucer.
undecided,
What is
if I
better
remember correctly.
than wisdom? Woman. What is better than a good woman? Nothing. This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen? The cup of St. John. The apostle had been given a chalice of poison, the head of King David. From a shepherd to a king. Imagine that.
White Queen, do I smell a chess-based puzzle? I think you do. And that is the White Queen, and we should probably get her there.
The king and the White Queen. There's something in the shields.
That is correct. Like mirrors. Okay, it looks like reflecting the light or something. Let's see, can we move that? It appears we can, yes. Okay. Okay, where would I get the coordinates from?
This is Egyptian, an evil eye box. The contents were meant to help sustain and provide for people in the afterlife.
The voice actress is British, so...
The Byzantine
No, of
scroll.
course, yeah, but...
Justice is the constant and perpetual wish to render everyone his due.
The
Justinian.
question was more into, is this very acted, or do people actually talk like that? Because to me, as a non-native English speaker, hearing this very posh British accent is like, oh, hello, father, let's go to our mansion. I'm not sure if there are posh people who actually speak like that, or if it's just done for, you know,
The Sun King, Louis XIV,
for a cliche, basically.
married Maria Theresa.
Look at the floor, there's a
and
border
had
ray under the
long-standing
figures,
war between
and on the
France
walls, what that pattern too. That is that, on the walls, pattern, Oh, ha 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 ha. Okay, the sun. This is probably the sun. Why does Dad have this? Okay, the 2 red shields. Let's see, where's the queen? Where's the queen? Okay, first, let's move this dude out of the
Where are
way.
white pieces?
So, and I think this one... Just move this. If we assume that this direction is where we need to go, basically. Oh wait, there it was it. just move this out of the way. And then... Oh, they need to be on the inner rectangle. So here? One. No, not this one, Lara. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, they definitely talk like that. Some people speak like that for sure. 100%. The first painting you checked. Yes. Exactly this one. So we just move out the non-shield people out of the way. Today is a proper tombing day, you know? Usually we are fighting bad guys. Today we fought 2 jaguars, and that was about it. And we are solving puzzles. What a nice change of pace, I'd say. And also, this is now one of my worst fears that we had, and I talked about this earlier on stream, you know, when there is a puzzle and the whole world sees how the puzzle should be solved, and the streamer is just sitting there and having a big brain fart moment. So that's happening today. But luckily I got you, chat, so thank you again. No, not that one. Okay, what are you doing? No. There we go.
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
Okay, where's the white piece? What are we missing here? So we got the 2 shields. Oh, wait. Are the... Hey. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, honestly, I was hoping that something would happen. Maybe look up. There's the sun. There's a... Weren't those coordinates on the picture are showed when you walked into the room? What? Why are you also observant and I am not? What's the red up above? What is the red up above? That looks like... These... For the lack of a better word, where the propellers of this weird ancient things are supposed to be. And the red chess pieces are exactly underneath it, so I would assume that this is correct.
I bet the poor thing could hardly see out of that chanfron.
Don't worry about the horses now, Lara.
Mid-14th century barding. Germanic, I think. I can't imagine how heavy those bardings were. Those poor horses.
You know, I thought let's put the focus on England earlier. So that would help, but it surely didn't. And I thought there is some ray of light that we could then somehow direct with that kind of glow. But no, we can't. Let's see. You got anything? Are there Any two coordinates you can find seems you need to find north and east coordinates somehow. Exactly that's what I was thinking. Oh, there we go. In the picture, 30 north, 90 east.
This enigmatic illustration.
30
recovered
north,
from a
90 east. Okay, that was... Fuck that. Okay. 30 north. No, other... Come on, other direction. There we go. But how do I line it? Like that? Then 90 east. Okay, music. There we go.
With light, unlock her love's release.
That's what I was trying to say. Oh, the picture they showed when you watched this picture. I'm sorry, as I said, I'm having a brain fart moment. You've seen me play games. You've seen me play Tomb Raider before. You know that I'm not always that stupid. That's just a special stupid moment today. Okay, look at that. And the ladder's down. Good. Let's see if we go up there, what happens then. I should be more observant.
Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be Yatiri, a South American healer.
There's a dinosaur.
A baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wonder if it lost its mother too.
Letter from a contractor. Now we're gonna watch that.
Thank you for your discretion, as well as the work you have done. The vault has been constructed exactly to my specifications. The final payment will be sent at the end of the week. The delay was due to an accounting error, which has now been rectified. Yours, Richard Croft.
We are running out of money, that's for sure. All these rare artifacts in one rich man's private collection. I'm pretty sure he has tours, right? Right? There must be tours. I recently read somewhere that now that they're confiscating all these yachts from these Russian oligarchs, some of them have actual Monets and other famous painters' paintings in their boat, just cruising around the world.
This looks Mayan. Is it Kukulkan?
Ridiculous.
This is from Colombia. I haven't seen some of these artifacts before. An ossuary. This box contains the bones of the dead. I can't read the inscription. This is the kind of armor that the conquistadors wore during the Age of Discovery. I want 25th Dynasty. The interior of the sarcophagus is incredibly intricate.
Okay, let's see what happens if we turn this. Ooh, Batman. No.
Great bat's wings unfurl.
The sign has been lit.
There she is. The White Queen. Trapped. I have to help her.
Chill, kid. We will. I was shortly contemplating moving and just jumping down, but of course no. You aligned the shields correctly. Nice. Yay! One thing I did correct. Indeed. Okay, let's see. Can we move this? Because
Now I
then
can
this
free her.
retracts. Yes. Look at this, how she moves. Like, my precious, my precious, my precious. I need to find my precious. The White Queen. Where is it? Oh. Here.
With light, unlock her love's release.
Kremlin mode.
Amazing.
Really amazing. I must say, in the end, after all, it was rather easy to do that, but actually getting there,
Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown.
See, this room is more than enough for a kid, but no.
is guarded by bats, said the Red Knight. The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats. I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything.
Imagine how dusty it would be to have been in there if it takes that much time to open, that much to open the door. Really, right? It's just like, but it's a play for the kid. It furthers their creativity.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
Nobody cleaned that place up. Nobody did. They couldn't afford it. They spent all on that vault. And you have seen how dilapidated this building is. Basically, they're running out of money and Lord Croft is on his last leg.
Amelia, this is very, very important. I cannot abandon my responsibilities just on the verge.
You are always on the verge. Your obsession is destroying this family.
Obsession. I'm upset.
You are missing your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
Right, dude, you got a mansion. Chill.
For goodness sake, you don't have to deal with it.
Dad?
Please, for goodness sake, you've got to understand. This is probably the most important one I've arrived at. Well, okay, what do? I have to...
Dad?
Oh, that is the one when he got killed.
Dad!
That's a nice connection to the second game. Really well done.
Come on. Please, Dad. Wake up. Dad. Don't leave me.
Started out so innocent. Hey, where's our old skin?
Morning.
Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Well, now she won't get back in trouble for mucking up the gutter pipes. True.
So, Silver Crown Mountain?
Yeah.
And see, the 5 minutes were over,
Wonder
Pancake,
what the
so
jungle has in
hope you
store
got
for us
everything
today.
out of that. Custom outfit. Oh, look at this. I can do this. This vest was made from the hide of an Empress Jaguar. Enemies take longer to detect and identify Lara as a threat, and quiet movement. I still take this one. Health regenerates more quickly. You probably finally
Whatever
woke
it
up
is,
from
we'll
the
handle
nightmare
it.
of being Poly Lara
Can't be worse than yesterday, right?
and from having no clue of what I'm doing. Okay, we have 2 skill points. We could reveal traps while using survival instincts. Okay. Or we could Jaguars resist damage from enemies from your stealth takedown. Yeah, what is this? Kill a second enemy during stealth takedown to perform a chain takedown. There's so many things. Reveal artifacts, monolith, treasure chests, archivized map, and while using survival instinct. Okay, Owl's vision. Yeah, let's take that one. Survival instincts last for a longer period after Lara starts to move, highlights enemies, resources, and objects in one with the jungle difficulty. So we're basically dialing back the difficulty by acquiring those skill points. Good. I mean, horrible, terrible. I'm here for the whole thing. But okay. Save the game. And off we go. Low poly Lara is no more. Oh. Scat? Look at her dirty feet. Or is she actually wearing like sandals? Or oh no, she's wearing shoes. Never mind. Okay. Sort of a mixture between sandals and being barefoot. Okay, fine. Ooh, highlighting objects. Nice, nice, nice. This skill was already worth it. Cool, cool, cool. Very cool. Yeah. Yay! And we did it. Okay. Come on, Jonah, help me up. Here we go. Come on. Got dudes to kill and the apocalypse to stop. Here we go. Here we go. Dear Jonah. Thank you, Jonah. Oh, did you see her look? It was like, nice. I'm very happy that I acquired that skill. Super helpful. Okay, we hunted a bird. I just wanted to see if it works. And we get feathers. Nothing more. Lame. Okay, thank you for being part of this experiment, little birdie. Alright. How unnecessary. Yay. Okay, where's the map? Here's the map. Okay, looks like that. We just continue moving forward. There we go. We've got a hut here. Nice one. Because I'm using the hell out of this mode now. Albeit I don't really need it. Although I don't really need it. That's the wrong word you used, Alex. Hello, whose house this is? I don't know, but let's get some XP. Okay. That's the tomb. There's still some stuff there. Where we come. I think fast travel is an option here as well. Maybe later. Rocks are mortal, everything else dies. Especially on Wednesdays.
There's a road.
Let's check it out.
Look at the details on the clothing, that it even gets dirty. Even the custom outfits. Lovely. Ah, there we got the bad dudes.
Get down.
Damn.
And it's stuck. They've never played SnowRunner.
Follow my lead.
Got the wrong tires for that kind of environment, mofo.
What are you doing?
Get back. Hide.
She's back in Predator mode. Now we're talking.
I'm not the one who drove onto a rotting bridge.
Whoa, hold up. I got him. Hold on, they're friendlies. Keep your eyes
Someone
open.
should check back there.
I'll do it.
Put her right there. Make sure nothing can get through. I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir.
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
Back into the shadow. Oh, Jonah is helping us. Wow. Okay. Look at that. We really like Arnie. But yeah, we got these gold shimmering things. Not helping really. But at the other side, who cares?
This is rusty. Don't get distracted, Mendez. What are we looking for
We
here?
must be careful
Moves. Anything that doesn't.
They still didn't find that relic.
with the machine gun. That's a problem.
Not me.
Why not? You'd be a hero.
I'll be dead more likely. No thanks. I'll keep sitting here looking for hostiles.
Less talking, more looking, gentlemen. Get off your asses.
Turn around the machine gun, please. Lara. He's not moving the machine gun. Never mind. Okay. Walk like an Egyptian. And then there's trash. Fuck those people. We're not using our bow? We're not. Okay, never mind. Brutal. Whoa! How? What? What?
Lara, we're clear.
Okay, 2 guys. Sure. Jonah? Yeah, that's Jonah. Okay. Very quiet.
It's quiet. What's your team doing?
I'll check.
We're not
Team is
paying them to
dead.
sightsee.
We'll have to go under.
Yeah.
Brave. Oh, I forgot my bow.
Okay.
No. Holy fuck. Okay.
Really wedged in there.
I'm afraid if we move it, we'll lose it.
We're gonna have to reinforce the bridge.
It'll be tough to find something.
Test the bridge like I told you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we
What a
did
pickle
test
they're
it
in.
first.
Fuck off.
Doesn't look good.
Covering for you.
Maybe we can pull it out.
Okay, maybe. Let me think about that.
We can take them.
All right.
I like that they're including Jonah more. It's not just Lara and the solo operation.
You go left. I'll take these guys.
What in God?
Hide.
Dave, Sammy. Those guys. I told them to test the bridge first. Son of a... Dave! Dave!
Here's the second guy. Okay, he's currently out. Okay, he's directly looking at me. Nice. Patience. There we go. Guess we must not forget to loot. Where's the other guy? Oh, I see. Jonah took good care of him. Never mind then. What's in the back of the truck? Maybe something useful. Already have enough bullets. Okay. Thanks, Wes. Let go of my gun! And just like that, he died. Ah! Thank you for the stretch, dude. Oh. Right, perfect stretch time.
Stop.
I needed that. Thank you.
You okay?
Take this. I hope that's the last of them. That was close.
New gear acquired. Vicar Mark II. Standard issue assault rifle for Trinity
This
Forces.
civilization I was hoping to run into.
Still got the bow. Can we craft some arrows? We can.
That means it's healing.
I might have liked it better when it was injured.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying not to think about my back.
You know, my grandmother survived a tsunami in the 60s.
What happened?
She lost friends. Her family lost their business. But after that,
Release the Kraken! Release the Kraken! It is Reapus. Hi, buddy. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Still playing Tomb Raider. I'm very dumb today. Luckily, I have chat.
Creative.
How are you doing?
Adventurous. I think she
All
told
good.
me
You?
we were
Well,
close
I
together.
almost
Often
wanted to say
death
it's
is
Friday, so I'm very good. But it's
more
Thursday. I'm alright. Thank you.
Do you ever think about
Having a lot of fun playing Tomb Raider. At least I do. I hope chat does too. As I said, I'm a bit dumb today when it comes to solving riddles. But yeah, all is well so far. My grandma survived the tsunami in the 60s. What happened? There was a tsunami. I had the same. It's like, well, what do you think happened? There was an earthquake. There was a tsunami. But, you know, that's Lara trying to make conversation, just being interested in the other party. So we can't really blame her. What I can blame her about is, is her lack of flashlight using. Well, I woke up this morning, think it's Wednesday. Think it's Wednesday. Oh, how good is that? It is the best. If you think it's one day and it's actually one day ahead, great. Unless it's the weekend, then you want to have the opposite. Just imagine if you think, hey, awesome, it's Friday, and then you realize it's Monday. Fuck that. Flammable barrier. Nice. I know exactly what to do. So we're gonna craft some arrows. That's not burning.
That did it.
There we go. Good old Alex pressed the wrong button. Boom! Now we're off.
Come on, let's go.
Any idea what the twins in that riddle are?
Could be anything. A pair of monuments or mountains or streams.
I suppose we'll know it when we see it.
Yeah.
Or not. Yeah, so for every one of you who do not live in the time zone where it is Friday already, there will be Friday soon, and you have hopefully your weekend off. I hope that is true for everyone.
I see people down there.
Hope they're friendly.
I'll let you do the talking.
And then, you know, there's more adventuring. Hey, who are you? Chief Engineer? Nope, got to work this weekend. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. More
Do you know if there's a place
carrying around stuff or actually some computer stuff?
How'd you get so deep into the jungle?
Hopefully not.
Use your tour group or something?
Carrying stuff around, you know. Like being exhausted for one day is pretty much enough.
Here before, looking for artifacts.
Isn't how the best answer. In German, and you know that now, obviously, that's for the rest of chat. Isn't in German would be jein. It's ja, yes, nein, no. Jein. Always good to know.
I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but the only B&B in town is my place.
Well, you can't be too careful. By the way, I'm Jonah.
Hi, Jonah.
Lara.
Want to have this arm looked at?
Come in, have a seat.
The parasite?
Carlos, 3.
It's interesting that you spell Jain like that, Noah. I always spelled it J-A-I-N.
So,
Are you settled in your new place now? Absolutely. We've settled in quite nicely. We've been living here for it's March, almost 3/4 of a year now. 9 months.
and you just walked out of the crash.
All is well. I even attached some proper lamps to the ceiling the other day. Yep, so everything's good. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
All looking for my
How's your place, by the way? How are the dogs?
You know you're in Peru, right?
How's your son? Still playing Xbox?
Thanks. Well, you don't seem like a typical archaeologist.
No, look at the stuff I'm wearing.
I'm just a cook.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Have you tried any of our local ceviche yet? It's a specialty.
Not unless it grows in the jungle.
Oh.
Damn, that's gone quick. It really did. Yeah, 9 months just like... There's Lara wearing this cosplay outfit.
Where did you take this?
Mexico. Why?
No, I've seen this symbol before. Where? There's some ruins nearby, and a small rock with something like this carved on it.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest, but I guarantee they're not Mayan. My people were Inca and proud of it.
Why don't you rest for a while?
You sure?
Lara's just being a great co-pilot. Oh, wingman in that case.
Say no to that.
Yeah, he's moved on from Fortnite Cold War now. Now that he got my blessing, I was vetoed by it. Was vetoed by his mother. I was vetoed by my mother. Interesting, interesting. Why was it a discussion? Because of the shooting?
¿Es nueva aquí? Acostúmbrese a no hacer nada. Aunque beber y sudar ayuda a soportar el día.
You're not a local?
No, trabajo en un barco que golpeó unas rocas a las afueras de la ciudad.
It's an 18 certificate. Oh, okay.
Hundió el maldito barco.
Bye, guy. It's good that you as parents actually look after that. I've seen so many parents buying their 13, 12-year-old sons GTA 5 back when it came originally out, and it were still physical copies of games. It's almost ridiculous when they then complained that the game is too violent. It's ridiculous. He's 12, yeah. Supposed to be a social worker, yeah.
No, just passing through.
You know, hobbies, real life. Happens.
Thank you.
Whoa, yeah, learning Spanish in the process. Okay, this is where we need to go. And we go to the merchant. Also, we're gonna break people's stuff. Excuse me. Let me run into you, old man. Look at that fireplace. We got some new skills. How many points do we have? 0. Awesome. Oh wait, but there was a skill. What is that? Serpent's skin. Apply mud as camouflage. Remain concealed in mud and vegetation covered walls and reduce detection. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe I should be coming to Berlin soon to visit a friend, probably May, June. Oh, really? Do you? Please let me know. Please let me know. We will have some fun. Look at that. We got this gun. We got all the DLCs, apparently. Silent Sting. Yes, we upgrade that. It's great. Lara is just standing in the middle of that village in that outfit and just holding a gun like that. Just, yeah, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on that. Accuracy. Oh, nice. Accuracy. What is that? That's rate of fire, reload speed, ammo capacity. Let's go with ammo capacity, though. I do believe that this is better. And then we are using this bow, right? And we got that gun and the Umbrage 380. Suppressed fire gives your enemy a fatal case of lead poisoning while his allies remain none the wiser. Interesting. Suppressed fire. Okay, let's try that. Doesn't come with any upgrades, but still. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool. Outfit, we still got this for the healing. The amount of times I used to get complaints from parents because they rented Grand Theft Auto and it's not suitable for their little show. Right? It's really ridiculous. You know, then it's really better than you have parents really to look out for it. It happens way too rarely. And I'm saying this because I would be a cool parent. You know, I just talk with my kid about stuff like that and then let them deal with it, more or less. But just parents doing the opposite and just, oh, this is violent, I didn't know. That's bullshit. Seriously. Lots of progress today. I think so too, Noah. I think so too. I mean, we did an optional tomb where we died way too often. We did the story tombs, which are a problem. Mission giver.
Isn't that what they're paid for?
But all in all, I would say good progress, yeah.
Now fuck off and let me watch the damn game.
What is that?
Hey, asshole. What a dig.
Me encantaría sacar estos ladrones.
Sure would be great to get these thieves out of here. Hey, buddy, how can I help?
Everything all right?
No, todo está mal como siempre.
Terrible as usual. These pillagers.
Vienen a la ciudad.
The town hires us to dig up our own relics, don't even pay us a living wage.
And then they run off with them and profit.
Todos estamos desesperados. No hay trabajo desde que Porvenir se fue. Somos blancos fáciles.
And I imagine the storm hasn't helped matters.
Shoot his TV. I wish I could. I couldn't draw my weapons. Yeah, my son is clever about it. Oh, mom has a profanity filter.
Maybe I can help.
No sé de qué servirá.
Great. That's what you need.
Lara.
Profanity filter.
Soy Víctor. Si quieres hablar con Omar,
Is me one of these getting anyone else getting frame drops, or is it just me? Oh, did I get frame drops?
Ten cuidado. No le
I
gusta
see
que lo
0
desafíen.
on my interface here in OBS. So might have been you, Wes. I'm like, does it filter your little chumps from school and shooting people in the head? Most likely, though, that this is not gonna happen. You know, if you're weird in the head, you don't need a video game for that.
Piss
Omar?
off.
Who are you? Looking for work?
Off, dude.
Well, you're out of luck. We have enough people. Marco's in charge of HR now anyway.
Oh, yes, thank you. Do you know where he is?
Where else? The bar.
Of course, where else? The bar. The bar. Right, do I want to look? Gotta stop downloading porn then. Dreaming is the future. Hey, I'm gonna steal your oil. Bye. Too soon. Yeah, maybe we'll do the optional missions later. There's the merchant. Let's go. What we can do with the merchant. Hello. It's gonna steal that. An account of a haunted cave.
This is the story of local caverns rumored to be haunted. Ghostly noises coming from deep within the bowels of the earth. No one who's entered the caves has ever returned.
Except
Mysterious
Lara
sounds. Something between the booming of thunder and the howling of dogs. And a mysterious light glowing within.
Ooh. Where's the market? Okay. Hello, merchant.
Si le interesa, tengo algunas cosas para comerciar.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Déjeme adivinar. Omar la envió a extorsionarme. Sepa que no le daré nada a ese bastardo.
Just because I'm wearing that outfit? That's kind of rude.
¿De qué estoy? Disculpe, vi el cuchillo y el arma y pensé que... Olvídelo. ¿Busca algo en particular o solo está viendo?
What do you have?
¿Qué tengo? Esto es Kuwak Yaku, uno de los
One of
principales
the greatest
sitios
archaeological
arqueológicos de
sites in
Sudamérica.
South America. Well,
Bueno,
it could
podría
be.
serlo. Debería serlo.
If it weren't for pillagers?
Like yourself for Tomb
Omar y sus
Raiders.
matones van tras el dinero, no tras la historia. Tengo a la venta artículos culturales importantes. Un poco dañados, pero vale
This
la
is
pena
odd when two people
restaurarlos.
communicate speaking two different languages. Yes, I feel so too. They said that it's more immersive when they're speaking their native languages, but at the same time, it's exactly what you said. It's a bit weird. Okay, we could sell all of that crap, but maybe we still need that. So what do we have here? Revolvers, rifle ammo pouch. Ooh. Increases carry capacity. I'm gonna take that.
Es un buen trato para ambos.
What do we have here? 9 Strides harness, cotton and braided llama wool, once worn by someone named 9 Strides. Provides ability to craft more ammunition. Provides more experience from stealth kills. Handgun bullets. Black powder. Primitive propellant. Upgrade weapons. Pistol suppressor. We don't need that. I hardly think that we need any of this because we have all these other guns.
Siempre listo para los negocios.
But okay. For now, we just take it.
Jonah.
That feels much
I
less
found
immersive.
ancient ruins, but I think the foundation of the temple is older.
I feel so too. I think I will change that in the settings.
Saw that symbol. It's inside the temple somewhere.
Great. Tell her thank you for me.
I'm right here. You can thank me by not breaking anything.
Believe me, I will break things.
I'll be right there, Lara.
Tomb, yeah. Seen that before. Looks good though. Ooh, what's that?
Hey, looks a lot bigger on the outside. What'd you do?
Jonah, look. Ishal and Shakshal. The twins come together.
She says so.
What is it? Lara,
What?
Abby said not to break anything.
She broke something. We knew it. We knew it the second she stepped into that.
Original. Someone was trying to hide it.
Wow. Could you be any less
Twins
obvious?
come together before following the path of the living.
It's been tampered with. Like that thing in Mexico.
This must lead to the next clue.
Go. I'll stay here. See what else I can find.
Sounds good.
Go up the stairs. Okay. That slid way, open way too easily. Mm-hmm.
The twins. Life and death. Jonah, I found the temple.
Wow, and just like that. Oh.
Trinity already there, trying to blast their way in. I'm gonna take a closer look.
Pretty sure it was an accident. Maybe a meteor strike or something. Path of the Living. Interesting. Wasn't there a Path of the Dead in the other one? Swan dive. Press A to ascend, we must not forget. Wait, no, I want to...
Forward outpost. Status report. Operation Lone Wolf underway. Trucks en route. What's the rush all of a sudden? Dr. Dominguez is here in Peru. Is that good enough for you? Aye, Commander. Sorry, sir.
I like that she always tucks in her ponytail and then gets the water out. So immersive. Swim through here. Be very careful, be very quiet. Oh, they're the bad guys again.
Those drones were unexpectedly heavy and sharp. Boat looks okay though.
Glad you're here. We have a problem.
It's Lara Croft.
Again?
I'm on.
Okay, never mind. Be very, very quiet.
Wants us to search underwater? Wants us to search everywhere.
Whoa. Brutal.
This is Dock Station. Operation Lone Wolf underway. Drones have been launched.
Oh, he's searching for air underwater now.
They're 5 miles downriver. Signal is strong.
What can I say?
I'll let you know if they find anything. Out.
Okay, we got how many bad guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
We're taking casualties.
What? Did you find the body underwater? Are you serious? Lame.
On me. Eyes open. Soon as she pops her head out.
Okay.
Shoot on sight. Can't be far.
How do they know I'm even here? Right, a breathtaking adventure. Oh shit, they saw me. Now they know that I'm here. Okay. You're breathtaking. I can see the button prompts in HUD. So fourth wall breaking. Okay, let's come up behind the boat. Okay, that guy. I think we could take him. Yes! Fuck you! There's the next one. Ah, crap. Okay, it was a bit too slow. I did see the button prompt for a fraction of a second. Okay, how many there's one yellow thing behind there, but I don't think that's an enemy. So we have 3 left. Okay, 3 enemies. 3 little piggies. Come. Yeah, come back to me, you know? Just there. Sure, yes, I would very much like that. Come on. Do your routine. Just come to me. Come to me and no one will get hurt. That is me. There we go. And there were 2. They are dumb as fuck. Or maybe I am a genius, although given on how I solved the puzzles today, maybe the second answer is incorrect. I'm gonna go there where the other guy disappeared. Maybe I can find out what's going on. And here's the last one.
Get out here,
If they could see the button prompts, you know, when they see the Y pop up about their head. What can I say? Rambo Lara, right? I felt the same. It definitely feels like an 80s action movie in some places. But, like, good, you know? It doesn't feel misplaced. I think it's just good. Brian, like, oh, do you have a Y above your head? Bed. Solid Lara, right? Just screw all this past childhood trauma. Now it's murdering people left and right. And now it's murdering those trees. And with that, my friends, I think it's the perfect time for us to stop. We've murdered, we've done some tomb raiding, we've done low poly skins. The terrifying moment where you've had a Y over your head for like 2 hours. What? No. Gonna get rid of that Y now. Thank you so much for being here, my friends. It has been a pleasure as always. This was Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Played by me the second time. We will surely play it until it's finished. Don't forget to check the Discord server. I will check the Discord server immediately after the stream, but not before I have sent you off to another great streamer. Who might the streamer may be? I don't know. Let's see. You know, we were talking about killing and how fun that can be apparently in games. Why not send you over to Rachel Big Boy Battler? They're playing Borderlands 2, and in Borderlands, shooting is fun with tons of different guns. So what better place to go? Where's the bra? Where's the bra, Reapers? Where is that? Where's the bra? I owe you a bra. See, give me a second. Blurb. Sometimes Blurb sucks. And today is one of those days. Log in. I can't log in. There we go. Log in with Twitch. Your points are not wasted. Okay. Channel points. And There we go. You're welcome. Great stream. Classic. Unfortunately, it is a classic. Oh well, what can you do, right? Technology. Back in the Mayan days, everything was better. All right, I'm going to send you over to Big Boy Bad Lad. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Reapers. And have a great evening, everybody. Have a great weekend after next Friday, because weekend is only starting at evening of Friday. Have a great time. It's been a pleasure seeing you, as always. And let the raid begin. Have a good one. See you very soon. Bye, friends.